Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, let's see what I got for you right now. If you like those cars that make you feel like you're in the free, the world is yours, that you're driving and the air hitting your face, and a small car that you know is not drinking a lot of gasoline, but at the same time, you're enjoying every mile, every kilometer you're driving. Well, these are the right cars that you like to watch, and this is the right car for that. But you know what? Let's give it a proper presentation. What I have for you right now, it's a 143 scale 1970 Alfa Romeo Spider 1300 Junior. Now, these cars are the type of cars that you know back in the 80s and the 70s. These were the type of cars that you might have seen in those Rivieras, people driving these cars, probably in Monaco or in San Marino or in Malta, or if you're in the US, you're probably driving that in the coast of Miami or in Key West, or who knows, or South Padre Island in Texas, or Los Angeles. You understand what I'm trying to say. The choice is there, and these are the right cars for that. And these are the cars that you might think that you see them in like a Miami Vice back in the 80s, and I think you are might be correct. Now, talking about the Alfa Romeo Spider, this is the second generation of the Alfa Romeo Spider. They came out in 1970 to 1982. Okay. Engines, you had a 1.3 twin cam 4, a 1.6 twin cam 4, 1.8 the same twin cam 4, and the last but the biggest, a 2.0 twin cam 4 cylinder. Transmissions, if you like automatics, you're out of luck here. There was only a manual, which was a 5 speed manual transmission. I think it would have been nice if they'd offer an automatic too, who knows, but I guess they were not interested in that. They didn't think this probably was the right car for that. Who knows? Let's give some information here. In 1970, the first significant change of to the exterior styling was, let's see, the tail. It says the round tail revised cam tail. I guess it was a different tail lights from the previous generation. And let's see, there was a bunch of other small changes in and out, a slightly different grill, new door handles, more racked windscreen, top hinge pedals, and improved interior trim. Okay, they changed the engine too. Some of them came with little. This is a 1.3 because it's a 1300 model. So this is basically the lowest spec of the group of the engines that I spoke to you about. But I think, let me tell you, Alfa Romeo, when it came back in those days, these convertibles were very attractive. I seen them obviously in the 80s and the 90s. They were not the most reliable. We all know that. But sometimes you have to pay the price. You want fashion, you want looks. Well, you're gonna get both, but with a little extra check with the mechanic, with a few visits, a little extra with the mechanic, and probably the body work, also with the rust and all that in between. But the car itself is really good looking. By the way, this is a diecast, if you have noticed, and it's by Edicola, which is like a magazine group, basically that will post. But in reality, it's made by DeAgostini. DeAgostini usually the one that sponsors all these magazine cars they have, and they do a great job. Great. I'm really stunned what you pay for, what you get. Sometimes you might think, oh, they're cheap, so the quality's Poo poo. Not all. Not one bit. Um, sometimes I think the other brands should be a bit ashamed of what they charge because you got competition and they charge probably half of what you charge in your and the other brands. And let's not even talk about the resin models. That's a different story that we'll share when we see a resin model me displaying to you. All right, everyone. I'm gonna let this nice looking Italian classic go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this nice looking Italian convertible. Doesn't it bring you memories of movies that you might have watched back in the 80s and 90s? I mean, Miami Vice comes to my mind like right away. But then also, these are the type of cars that you can see in any type of movie, like probably those people like romantic movies that and the couple takes their trip through the sunsets of Milan or whatever. I'm just making up a city right now, and these are the type of cars that you see them like hugging each other, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because it's a compact, small, practical car. It's not bulky. It's not like you're gonna take half of the road like a Cadillac or these are the type of cars that you are there, but you're not taking everybody's space, and you're more of a it's your moment with your significant other, if you want to say that, or a friend or whatever. But no, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this nice Alfa Romeo. Do you like them? Have you seen them on the road? Were they reliable in your country? I mean, maybe some people get luckier. Depends on the weather too. A lot helps with the rust and all that. But you let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the vehicle. And don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support. And don't forget to subscribe and that nice looking bell next to it. Click into that, and also will remind you when I'm posting more videos. All right? Stay safe more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.